Hi guys, I hope we're all doing great. Welcome to another video today. As you can tell by the title, today I'm doing a book haul, one I'm really excited for. My first ever video here on YouTube was a big book haul. I hold like 25 books, I guess, or like 23. And today I have some books I want to speak about, but it's a mini book haul because there's like 15. Just to be clear, these are the books that I bought, I think, last month. So I need supervision. But let's start. The first book I have here is Breathless by Jennifer Niven. If you didn't know, Jennifer Niven is the writer of All the Bright Places, a book I extremely love and appreciate. So I was really excited to get her latest novel. This is a 2020 release. I had this goal that I will keep up with 2020 releases. I'm not doing great, but I'm doing good. Anyway, Breathless, I have no clue what this book is about. So if you're here for the story, help me. I don't know. The book cover is gorgeous. I know it's gonna be a YA contemporary. There's like a before and after here. I have no idea. It's Cloud's mom whisks that. I have no idea. And honestly, I don't want to know. I just want to sit and read this maybe in one sitting, although it's quite long, and just, get back to Jennifer Niven's beautiful writing style. Alright, next I have Tukkebi or Vicious Spirits by Kat Cho. This is the sequel to Gimiho or Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. This is a YA fantasy inspired by Korean mythology. I read the first book, I really like this. I think I give it like 4 stars just because it's YA, but I loved all the Korean references of the food, of the places, of the names, the school, and the magical element was really interesting. So in this, we're following the side characters in Gumiho, which I find really nice, and because we were introduced to the characters, so Lee Soo-min, and this is the Tokkebi. I forgot his name in English, but it's alright. I'm really excited to read this. It looks long, but it reads really fast because of Kat Cho's beautiful writing style. I'm gonna read this sometime. I don't know when, but sometime. Alright. One of the books I got is The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, and you can tell by the smile on my face that I've already read this. Completely loved it. I spoke about this in my October wrap-up, and it was a 5 stars, and I think everyone should, goddamn, get a copy and read this because we need to support a beautiful author like Matt Haig. If you don't know what this is about, we're following our main character, Nora, who will commit suicide and get stuck in this library, the Midnight Library, between life and death, and she will get the opportunity to visit all her lives, or like potential lives, and it's beautifully written as in every Matt Haig's book, and it's beautiful. The depression um, talk is really interesting, and I completely love this, and you need to check it out. Alright, next we have Darius the Great Deserves Better. This is another sequel to Darius the Great Is Not Okay by Adib Khorram. I read the first book in September. I give it 5 stars. Completely amazing. We're following Darius the Great. Obviously, we're following Darius. He's half Persian, half American, and he deals with depression. He's, I think, 16 or 17, and in the first book, he will have to go to Iran to visit his mom's parents, and it was just beautiful. The combination of depression and struggling with your identity was really beautiful. I completely loved the first book. I think I gave it 5 stars. So I got the sequel not knowing what it's about, but I can tell by the title, but the cover, that it's set in America, and he's also was struggling with his sexuality. So I hope we get more of that in this book. Again, really excited to read it. Not a really long book, and I want to read this. Alright, I need to. Okay, one of the books that I got mainly for October but didn't get to is Let Me Lie by Claire McIntosh. And I started this. I got to page 42, never picked it up again because, as I said, I normally got this to read in October, and now that October is over, I don't know if I want to actually read this. I will sometime, not knowing where, but I will. Alright, this book is about this girl who lost both parents to suicide, and then one day she will get a note saying, suicide, think better. So we're gonna start following her, trying to solve what happened to her parents. And I think it was interesting, the writing style was good, but yeah, it's just a mystery. I don't see myself picking up now, but I will sometime soon. Oh my god, I say this about every book, but I will, hopefully, sometime soon, read that. Okay, Next, we have Unclaimed Baggage by Jen Dole. Look at this cover. So cute. With the squirrel, it's so cute. Okay, I got this mainly because of the cover, to be honest. But also, I can't remember who I saw on BookTube talking about this. No idea. I saw someone a really long time ago talk about this book and how it's beautiful and the friendship is beautiful, and I have no idea. I think it's about friendship because here says life can be heavy, long to travel light. I have no idea, but I'm really excited to read this sometime soon. And it looks so cute and it was super cheap, and that's why I got it. It was on a sale. So look at that squirrel. Look at that squirrel. So cute. Alright, then we have another egg because are you surprised? No, it's a boy called Christmas. I can't wait to read this in December, honestly. My voice is all squeaky, wait. I can't wait to read this in December. It's a Medheg book and it has illustrations all over the book, and because I can't find one, obviously. Let me see. Oh my god, here's one. Nope, here it is. Okay, there's a lot of illustrations through the book and another gorgeous cover. And I think because if you don't know, Matt Haig writes like adult books and he also writes like middle grade, and he has this like Christmas series, and this is the first book, so I can't wait for Christmas season till I read this. I really want to read this. Like I wish I could read it now, but I'm gonna wait and be a good girl. I'll wait till Christmas because I want to read a book called Christmas in Christmas, and you can tell how much excited I am just by the mistakes I'm making. Okay, next I have Color Me In by Natasha Diaz. First cover. Wow. Look at this. I mean, these people who do the like cover designs are like, they deserve a hug. Color Me In, another book I have no idea about, but I've seen it everywhere because people say that this is a good representation of what it means to be like black in America today. Again, I didn't read this. I have no idea how representative it is, how good it is, but I think it's gonna be good. I have high hopes. It's not that long, and can you guess? I'm gonna try to read it soon. Yep. Okay, we have Birthday by Meredith Russo, a love story 18 years in the making. First, the cover, then the Rainbow Spine, because why not? I've never had a Rainbow Spine book, and I don't think there is. Anyway, Birthday, we're following, I think in this book we're following these two characters. One of them is transsexual, if I'm not mistaken. And these people basically love each other, but they only meet on their birthday, like one time a year. Because here it says, meet Eric and Morgan, born on the same day, at the same time, in the same place. And I think they meet every time on their birthdays, and it's a love story. And, you know, there's a lot of tension, basically, because they only meet once a year. And the book is really, really small because it's like 300 pages. Pile poil. Yeah, 300 pages. And I can't wait to actually read this. This is one of my books to read in November. So I'm going to try to like prioritize this book because I really, really want to read it. And this spine, every time I look at it in my bookshelf, I'm like, I need to read this book. And I really need to read this book. And yeah, it's one of my priorities. Okay, then we have Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. I started this also. I'm on page like 30. I started the audiobook, but the narrator is British and he has, or she has, a weird accent, and I couldn't just listen to the audiobook. I had to have the book with me. And to be honest, it's quite a long book, and we're following Eleanor, who's like 30, who spent all her life in her shell not doing much, and now she's gonna try to like just live. And I can't wait to read this book also because I've heard amazing things about it. To be honest, when I picked it up, I didn't know what it's about because of all the hype. I just didn't know what exactly it's about. I thought about mental illness. Still discovering what this book is about. Hopefully you're gonna see it in my November wrap up. Again, hopefully, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but let's wish. Okay, so these were the books that I got myself. I have 3 books I was sent, and I'm so grateful. Like honestly, I'm so grateful, and I want to read these also. I want to read everything I'm sent, but yeah, not a lot of people give me stuff, so I'm really appreciative. Even if a lot of people give me stuff, I'd still be appreciative. The first one being The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This is a classic I've seen everywhere, and I think this is my kind of classic because I don't like classics that much, but this is the kind of classic, I said classic 3 times already, this is the kind of classic I see myself reading and enjoying. So yeah, maybe I'll give it a go like during the autumnal or like winter months because it like seems so dark and I just wanna have a cup of tea or hot coffee and read this. Also, the cover is ugly as hell, but I appreciate it and I really want to read this book. Okay, one of the books I was sent is Watch Over Me by Rina LaCour. Still reading this. I think you've seen this in my October wrap up, but I'm still struggling to read this book. And yeah, it's beautiful. I love Rina LaCour and I love her writing style. And this book is just the definition of gorgeous. And this book is about our main character who I forgot her name. Mela, maybe? Mela, yeah, exactly. And she will go to this haunted house to be a teacher, and she was dealing with a lot. And I just watched this morning this vlog from Books with Lala, and she read this and she was crying at the end. I was like, I'm not ready to cry because I cried last night reading Loveless, and I don't want to cry again today. So maybe I'll read this month. I'm pretty sure I will just sit and read this sometime. Don't know exactly when, but I will. So Watch Over Me. And the last book I have here is called Demented Odyssey, if I'm pronouncing this right, and it's by a Moroccan author called Omar El Hawzali. I was sent this by a beautiful library here in Morocco, and they were like, well, our friend actually wrote this book. I thought it was poetry, but it's kind of, I think it's poetry. I'm not sure. But they were like, so our friend wrote this book and we want you to read it and give it a review. And I was like, I would be grateful if I can have a copy. The copy looks great. I mean, I love the black and white, and also it's about someone who's heartbroken, and I love heartbroken stories. I love them. I live for them. So I'm really excited to read this and see what it's about and probably give a good review. I'm gonna be honest, and yeah, again, hopefully you're gonna see this in my November wrap up. So that was everything I'm holding today. Not a lot of books, but a lot of money spent there. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Again, if you enjoy my content, don't be afraid to subscribe, share, like, leave a beautiful comment or an ugly comment. I'm here to respond, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.